I just read this. I just read this really interesting story. Pretty sure they're white people. It was on Reddit, right? Basically, this woman is like, it's like, she's like, "Am I the asshole?" Right? And her whole thing is this: her son is sick, right? And she's married to this man who, when he used to make good money, but after he left his job for about 6 months, 7 months, whatever, right? She had to foot the bill. She had to start paying for their existence, and she ain't like that. But while he was getting money, and he used to make good money, while he was getting money, he would buy expensive stuff like watches and so on and so forth. So what happens is, fast forward to today, right, or last week, her son is sick. Okay, so her son is sick, and her son needs a certain operation. She doesn't make enough money. He's not making enough. He's not making any money. Okay, it's her husband. So what she does, she goes to her husband and says, "Look, what about we sell one of your watches so our son could have this operation? Because people are telling her, the doctors are telling her the operation's better, the sooner the better, and her son's in pain, right?" And he tells her, no, figure out how to make the money. Don't sell my watch, right? And look, that's weird for him to say, but he says that, okay? Now, because he said that, and because the son needs an operation, and because she's kind of pissed off, she's putting the bill for their life and all that kind of stuff, she goes and sells the watch anyway, okay? Now, after she sells the watch, son has the operation, everything's good. Except for the husband. The husband is now pissed off because he's like, "I can't trust you." Her family's like, you're an asshole, pretty much. You know? Why would you sell us stuff? And he's like, either I gotta divorce her, or I gotta put my stuff in the lockbox, right? And the reality is this all could have been avoided. And this is again white people, but this is one of the things that you gotta learn in life, which is save your damn money. There are too many stories of people who have good money, make good money, and then when, shit hits the fan, they can't afford anything. Okay? You have to learn to save money because that's going to put you in a position above and beyond other people. This is the wisdom, not only of Marcus Garvey, right? But even if you go into Europe, you go into Adam Smith, that's the wisdom that they're telling you. They're saying, be parsimonious, stop being prodigal, stop chasing luxuries, stop overspending, always have savings. And if you don't have savings, you're going to get screwed, because that's what happened in that relationship. There's a lot of problems with that relationship, right? But one of the major problems is that the man never saved any money. You see me? I'm out in Africa, right? You see, I'm in Africa, right? And I'm actually, I don't even, sometimes I go without working. Sometimes I go without working while I'm here. But I could afford to be here. Why? Because while I was earning my money, I said, let me put some aside. Let me put some to the side. Marcus Garvey tells us, do not live luxuriously when you can live ordinarily. Do not live luxuriously when you can live ordinarily. If you try to live luxuriously, you're gonna mess up. And that's what advice people need to tell you. Now, look at this too. Very key. There's this, speaking of Marcus Garvey, there was another scholar by the name of W.B. Du Bois. W.B. Du Bois said, African Americans, he was talking to African Americans, he said African Americans used to save money, used to have good communities, used to save money, and then what happened was the Freedmen Bank crashed, and they stopped saving money. Now, I don't know how true that is, right? He wrote in Souls of Black Folk, but I don't know how true it is what he's saying as to why black folks stopped saving money. But the key to economic wealth, this is Adam Smith now, the key to economic wealth is saving your money. You save it until you can afford to live luxuriously. That is, you have the savings to be able to start, buying things you don't need, right? Buying what you want as opposed to what you need. First and foremost, though, you have to get into the habit of saving, whatever that is, whatever that could be. And if you really want some insight into it, obviously, Besides from my book, Wangalifu, check it out in bookstores. Besides from Wangalifu, check out Marcus Garvey's Message to the People. Okay? Check out Marcus Garvey's Message to the People. Read chapter 10. It's just a few pages, maybe 10 pages, whatever. Read chapter 10 and just get it. You know, I just sent it to some of my family. Page 83. I sent page 83. My aunt was like, "Oh wait, where's page 84?" Right? So I sent her the whole thing. My point is this though, and of course you can get it online if you wanna. You want me to send you the link to the book? You know, just hit me up. But the point is, read that book. Read Marcus Garvey's Message to the People. All right? Learn to be thrift. Learn to have parsimony. Learn to live ordinarily, and then you will eventually have luxury. Okay? You will. Just don't rush to luxury, because if you rush too soon, you will crash. And I've seen this countless times. Thanks. Sente.